All right, questions for Kemba? Start with Tim Bontemps.
Hey, Kemba. How many doctors did you end up having? The release said you met with multiple doctors. I was just kind of curious, how many people did you end up having to meet with, and what was kind of the goal of all those conversations?
I met with a few. I met with about two, to tell you the truth. And the goal was to just kind of get to the bottom of things for the most part. Just pretty much see, figure out what would help me, get back to, who I am as a player. So, yeah.
And with the is the hope now that with these was the consensus from everybody that getting this injection and doing these strengthening exercises with the knee, that was the best course of action to try to get you back to that point?
Yep. That's what we decided was best. Just decided not to rush back and, take my time and, just get healthy. I've had a pretty long run. Haven't had much of a break since I've signed here. So I think it'd be nice for me, to tell you the truth.
John Corrales.
Hey, Kemba, can you explain what that injection is supposed to do?
I can't lie. I can't. I don't know. Got to ask the doctors.
Did they not tell you what the goal was there?
It's supposed to help me. I know that. It's supposed to help me. A lot of good stuff for the knee. I just went into it. I trust the doctors. I trust the people who was helping me. And, it was the best way to go. So, it's definitely calmed my knee down a lot, to tell you the truth. I'm feeling really good right now. So, just like I said, just taking my time and, trying to continue to feel good and get stronger.
Mark Murphy.
Hi, Kemba.
Hey, how you doing, Mark?
Do they tell you exactly what it is? Is it extreme tendonitis? Is it?
Like I said, I think it's really just more, I just need to strengthen it. I needed to get the injection. Like I said, I've been playing for so long without getting a break, man. And, we felt that was the best decision, to get that injection and, me take some time off.
Jared Weiss.
Kemba, what are you looking for as far as what you feel in your knee as you ramp up and try to strengthen it? Are there actual telltale signs, particular moves that you're able to do, things like that?
I think I'll know. I think I'll know. The way I felt, the last couple of months, if I don't feel that way, then I'm better, to say the truth. Because, to be honest, it wasn't good. I wasn't myself. Didn't feel good. So, yeah, man, it's really just about, being comfortable, 100% comfortable when I'm making my moves. Not having any thoughts and, thinking that it's going to be pain, when I land and, things of that nature. So I think that'll be the signs of, me feeling good again.
Mark D'Amico.
Hey, Kemba. You and Jeff Teague have been in the league, pretty close to the same amount of time. What's it going to be like to be teammates with him and kind of have a 1-2 punch at point guard with a guy like that?
Yeah, I'm excited to have Jeff. Unfortunately, we lost our brother, obviously, Brad, who I love personally, love playing with him, love having him as a teammate. And, we had a lot of late night convos and, just a great overall year being around Brad, man. That's my guy. But yeah, to have Jeff, after losing Brad, to bring in Jeff is huge. He's a guy he's been around. He knows what it takes to win games in this league. Me and him personally has had a lot of battles over the years, especially when I first started, to really, thrive in the league. He was really at his best. So, I'm excited to, be his teammate, still learn from him as well, because he is a little bit older than me and, he's been around, longer than me. So, yeah, I'm excited.
Gary Washburn.
Hey, Kemba. One, I want to get your reaction to losing Gordon to Charlotte. Two, the fact that they offered Gordon such a contract and then it waived Batum, so essentially they're paying $39 million per year, and that's money they wouldn't pay you, or they just didn't want to, I mean, does that motivate you? How do you feel when an organization kind of gives something to someone that you kind of thought you deserved after 8 years there?
Nah, I could care less, man. I'm in the place I'm supposed to be. You know, this is all God's work, man. I can't control none of that stuff. You know, I only can control what I can. And Gordon, that's my brother. My brother. Spoke to him during the process, and I'm happy for him. I'm happy. You know, whatever makes somebody happy in this league, that's what it's about. It's not about anybody else, man. And now I made my choice to come here to Boston because this is where I wanted to be, because it makes me happy, you know. And G, he's happy. I'm sure he's happy. He's going to have a great time in Charlotte. It's a great place to be. It's a great city, great fans. They love basketball. They're going to love Gordon. He's a great player. He's gonna bring joy to that organization. So, yeah, I'm happy for Jordan. I mean, for Jordan, for Gordon. Jordan too.
Brian Robb.
Hey, Kemba. With Gordon gone, and obviously you're going to be out for a few weeks here. It looks like it's going to be a lot of opportunity for the younger guys on the team, kind of in your guys' place. How important is it for the development of those guys, for you guys to get to where you want to be in the East, and how eager are you to see what some of these guys can do?
It's important. It's important. Obviously, I think we know what Jeff can do. And then, Tremont and Peyton, guys who we're going to have to stay on top of. I think a lot of that will be up to me since I will be out. I'm going to try my best to just take those guys under my wing. I already had Trey. We spend a lot of time together. We talk all the time. That's my little brother. So now that we're going to add Peyton, I got to start to get to know him and, just kind of show him the ropes. Just get him acclimated. Which he's been doing a great job at, thus far. The staff has been working with him, working with those guys, getting them better. So it's going to be a fun year. Great opportunity for those guys to learn and grow and, just get better each and every day. So I'm excited for those guys.
Tom Westerholm.
Hey, Kemba, you mentioned you talked to Gordon during his process. Did he reach out just about Charlotte, the city or anything like that? And are you able to share any of the things you guys talked about?
Gordon's been there. He's been there. He was there. He visited Charlotte when I was there. We were supposed to get him, but it didn't work. So much hasn't changed since then. But yeah, he didn't ask much. I mean, when it comes to decisions like that, it's really just about yourself and your family. It wasn't much he could ask me, to tell you the truth. But yeah, it's a great place. He's gonna love it. He's gonna love it.
Chris Ryan.
Hey, Kemba, just wanted to get your upshot on the Celtics coming into this season. And Danny said last year that the group just wasn't good enough at the end. Do you feel like with the additions that have been made that you guys are going to get over the top and get to where you want to go?
I mean, I can't predict the future, honestly, but I think we're good. I think we got better, especially, adding Tristan and Jeff. They definitely help us big time. But, who knows? Who knows? Anything can happen. But we're gonna work hard. We're gonna put in the work to get to where we need to be. And that's what's most important. Just about us getting better throughout the year. Staying together. Especially when things get tough, because things are gonna get tough. Just like they do for every team in this league. So, it's all about what you do through adversity. As long as we stay together, hopefully that can help us get over the hump that we need to get over.
Time for a couple more questions. We'll go to John Corrales.
But you mentioned earlier about that feeling pain when you land and kind of anticipating that. How much of what you've been dealing with has been mental on the court, knowing okay, this hurts, this move might hurt?
Mental. It was all physical. It was tough, man. But it was tough. But everybody's banged up. A lot of guys are hurt, man. I try my best not to make any excuses, to be real with you. I played through it. I was able to get through it. And I had a great time with my teammates. Unfortunately, it end like we wanted it to, but we battled. Thought I battled, as best as I can, to tell you the truth. But it was tough. But now, I'm looking to just get better and contribute to this team like I know I can.
Final question for Kemba, Tim Bontemps.
Kemba, you've always been a guy that wants to play whenever you can. Obviously, you said you played through the knee stuff last season. It's obviously going to be a bit before you get ramped up all the way to where you want to go. Given how compressed the schedule is from last season to this one and how compressed this season is going to be in general, is that in any way a positive for you that you're not going to be able to kind of force your way out there earlier than you would probably want to?
No, I'm not forcing my way out there.
I mean, is it a positive that because of the way this is playing out, you're kind of not going to be like, you're going to be able to, you're going to have to kind of ease your way in as opposed to going out
it's definitely a positive.
You should.
That's the plan. That's the plan. It's no rush. There's no rush on my end. I'm coming back when I need to come back and when I'm feeling good to play. So, yeah, that's it. Yeah. This is I haven't really been a guy who's been hurt over the course of my career. So this sucks, but I also love the game of basketball, and I want to play at a high level in front of the fans who come to watch this game. So I want to be at my best. Last time in the playoffs, I wasn't at my best, and it sucked. I don't want to be that way no more. So, yeah.
All right. Thank you for your time. We'll wrap it up right there.
All right, y'all.